Hi, Libra. If you want to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. Here's your ink blot made in your name and essence. I'm going to dig in here, explore your rorschach, and thank you for holding space for me to share my insights. Thank you for being my muse and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Libra, thank you. When you're ready, close the eyes, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. Let's go. Libra, actually, give me one moment. I'm going to pause, unpause. I'm going to add on the ghost box and tarot and oracle along the way. All right, Libra. I'm seeing something very, very strong coming through, but I feel like Libras, I might have been like I'm seeing like an Aladdin sword, and I say Aladdin, but maybe it's like Persian or something, but I'm seeing the cartoon Aladdin. Prince Ali, fabulous, there you go. Enjoy my singing. It's like right here around the rib cage area. So I'm seeing it two different ways. One is that something might be sticking in my craw kind of at the side, like it's like, oh. And on the other hand, Libras, I'm seeing it like arms out, and I'm protecting what maybe is hidden or unseen, or I'm not showing, I'm not revealing yet. I feel like I'm still having conversations about something in my mind, but I know what I'm doing, Libras. I feel like I know what I'm doing. And this is all very balancing, right? In that typical Librarian energy. My eyes are closed. Something about sleep when I'm in the subconscious state. We'll add on the spirit box. We are here for Libra. Should there be any afterlife editions that you resonate with, or a shout out to you?
I want to.
Yeah, go ahead. So I'm in the sleep state. My eyes are closed. I'm seeing a Christmas tree, like something growing.
What is your name?
That's a tree that's like a pine tree or an evergreen, something that's all year round, something you might be doing, nurturing, caring for. Maybe this idea, it's been, a long time coming.
Healing.
It's all year round. There might even be a significance in the symbology of like Libra. Pine needles or evergreen needles or something along that lines, if that is standing out to you. But something in my sleep. I feel very restful, but like a lamb. Somebody might be sacrificing sleep for something, maybe for whatever this is that's growing. And if you're, okay, what just came through is, again, our family, from my nan to my mom and my sisters and myself, like there's always this thing of, if you're just sitting down or whatnot and you close your eyes and say, are you going to sleep? It's like, no, I'm just resting my eyes. I'm just resting my eyes. But that's what it feels like. I'm resting my eyes.
Please.
So maybe that is helpful. Something about a canopy that it feels very, very much like a tree, but I feel like I'm in a different tree than the pine or evergreen right now, but it could be the same. But it's very full, so it's like I'm seeing it full grown, and the shade it brings, the cooling it brings, it's very embracing. It's how I'm seeing, like my arms, or the arms are up, enjoying the
iron,
reflecting about all the different, maybe it's sacrifices that I've made to help make this happen. I'm seeing a pylon as well. And I'm not sure what kind of, these are sheep. It's like people are going to flock to you for whatever this is going on, whatever your ideas were, whatever you've been doing, thinking about, creating, working at. It could be a work project. Maybe it's a relationship and you're going to be having a celebration of commitment. if you're new to those channels, personal, professional, all those good things are yours. You are the creator that connects the dots. But I am seeing like flocking. People flocking towards the tree. And it's like, I'm open for business now. Like this is, I've done all the legwork that I can do, and now we're in like maintenance mode type thing. But it's like you might still be doing something in your sleep. Somebody could even be cutting cords, like going through spiritual cutting cords kind of thing. All right, Libra. And this is all to maintain a balance. This is what, work-life balance, personal and professional balance, whatever encompasses, whatever is in those branches of your being. It's almost like, so the foliage is full in many of the areas. Connections, tarantula.
Open.
Once you are open, if you are not already and you're expressing that, whatever the case may be, there's a reaching out for connection. Thanks. So there's
stupid.
And house. Maybe that it's funny because it's coming in the same way. Like people are coming in, like, and you want to make connections. Like maybe like they are connections, but then they're like, there's this hesitancy to make new connections. It's almost like I just want them to be a customer, not a connection. But they are a connection because there's loyalty underneath it in the crane.
Nurse.
And they can bring about prosperity. And see all that foliage around her head? Like that's what this feels like. And maybe the web of the past connections you've had were, maybe that's it. Maybe it's not so much about, unless you're resonating with that, like dispelling new connections. It's as you are unveiling, whatever that means. It does not have to be in regards to obviously a business thing, just unveiling maybe your own perception of things. There are some outlived, outserved connections that you might be releasing. Yeah. And they might feel like they've been frozen out a little bit.
Guardian.
All right, Libra. And you might, like, for the time being, or wherever you are in the timeline of the tarantula timeline, I'm going to call it, you might just be working your way out of it. But there's another tarantula there. So there is new connections being made, but it's almost like moving from high school to college, or, from being on the floor to management.
Over here.
And you begin to make new connections. You are being wished well in whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe you work from home. Maybe it's something in the home. Maybe you're moving. Again, not overly my concern of ride the wave. This is higher stuff, Libra. Higher frequency stuff, especially with that peacock of prosperity.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you for joining me.
Poor.
There's encouragement on the bottom. Moving from poor to prosperity, rolling the dice on what it is. Okay, thank you. I get distracted. I get all excited in the energies. All right. We're here for Libras if there's anything else coming through. I'm seeing like someone's like, sorry if that was an ugly face, but like in a sweet way, like, I love it. I love it. It feels very, very endearing. There's those dolphins actually in your ink blot. Like they're in there.
Goodbye. Open.
Goodbye, love. Thank you for joining us. We're here for Libras. If you know a Libra that may be listening and you want to add a little spirit shout out. Okay, so I'm heading somewhere deep right now. Where is this? Unexpected visitors. Is this from what you're working on? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to share that. But see how like she's like peeking through there, and this encouragement card just will not go away, and that's okay. And Golden Palace. Sorry about the lighting, but sorry, not sorry. Okay, Libras, give me 2 shakes here. If this unveiling is even in your own spiritual gifts or a product or a service, maybe it's a YouTube channel, something that you're doing, there's something encouraging you that might even be like an older sibling or somebody who is cares. They care because they know what you've done to get to where you are.
Haunted. Run. Believe.
In the haunted, thank you. It's like these unexpected visitors. Sometimes fear might creep up. There's a little bunny in there. And you like peek through. This could, in that unveiling, if it's more of a spiritual
Michelle.
gift. Okay, which is funny because that's my mom's name, who is a psychic medium. So there absolutely could be somebody in the Libra world that is, yeah, and there's that third eye kiss, like the unveiling. If it's not a product, person, place, or thing, it's a
Aries.
perception. It's a perception with the dolphins. Maybe this is all happening at the same time as well. Like one hand has fed the other. Like your opening up of perceptions has been building this product or this book or this course or this willingness to entertain information you would not have entertained before. Thank you. I'm going to keep going here, Libras. This is fantastic. Or at least that's how it's feeling for me. Because through those fears, there could be like some haunting hesitations. You could have spirits coming in and communicating with you. We have the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. And the Hermit. I love it. Queen of Pentacles.
Where?
Ooh, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, sorry. Let me just take this in for a second. The Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. That's what this, the other way. Like you've birthed something. And then that something, spiritual gift, product, this, that, or the other, is now part of, feels like spirit. Like it's almost like, oh, if I'm being very honest, it's like you've turned hurts into healings.
Denise.
Into something that serves.
Book.
And now I can rest my eyes a little bit. Could even be like something as like you finished a book or a course or something like that. There's all of these pieces embedded in something. And there's like messages moving really, really fast, and I like that flock feeling, like a lot of things flooding in.
Start.
Whether this is people to your shop, online or in person, or like I said, just in your perception. And you might feel wound and bound by it at first, almost like, oh my goodness, it's too much. And then it comes into unknown visitors, expected visitors. You're like, is it safe for me to come out and see, like to open my eyes? Like, are they still there? But the Hermit and the Queen, yes. Like she carries the very hermit lantern. Sorry, I don't know how many layers of sight I require, but apparently it's more than meets the eye.
How are you?
Something's breaking open to break free.
War.
Oh, okay. 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 So in the if the see how like where her head is, and then like there's a little bit of a blinder going on. This blinder is an ability to know when to block, to focus. So if you do work with spirit, or you do work with, say,
Halt.
even if they're physical to metaphysical, whatever realm they might be in, and to at some point in time put on blinders of perception, I need to focus. I need to focus, and it's okay that I rest my eyes. Thank you. Something about like a bookshelf or something too. And, oh, where was it?
Kyle.
Okay, so it was like a boot. So one Italy might mean something. But what it reminds me of is like putting something on that, like those blinders or those boundaries, so you don't get bound and wound up. Even if this is with customers, you know what I mean? Like if you're at a physical store or sitting at your desk to go through your orders, it's like, you know, like the Walmart vesty things, or a fancy store with a name tag. I don't know, whatever the case may be. Pick whatever you like, a smock. It's almost like when I'm sitting down in the Libra energy to deal with this or do my work with this, tangible to third eye, there's something I put on, whether it's a name tag, a smock, a necklace, a bracelet, something that indicates I'm open. I'm open for business. Okay. I'm going to go through these online orders, or I'm going to take these phone calls now, or I'm going to communicate with spirit, whatever the case may be, whatever these channels are. And then when you take it off, it's an indication, okay, you know, gone for lunch, be back in an hour, and to be able to hold those boundaries to protect with that strength and preserve this foliage. That's what it feels like. Like going from bound and wound to boundaries and bliss, because of so much that has been built by you for you. Libra, it's inevitably a balance. It's a synergy on the bottom supporting you. I know you can't, the words are in white, but it's a synergy. Those that wish to work with you and you feel aligned, there'll be a loyalty in the alignment.
Late.
Okay. I'm just gonna let that weirdness pass me by. So breakthrough is here on the bottom, and Empress.
Lower.
Oh my goodness. And one more. Yep, we're gonna go lower to one more with, and it does say, sorry, balance with harmony supporting it underneath.
Library. What is happening?
We are here for doing a reading for Libra. If you would like to add anything to the Libra collective that might be watching. So like the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress. Breakthrough to your bliss and balance. That's what I don't think I can say it another way other than, because it feels like it's saying the same thing but reiterating it again. From bound, breakthrough to balance and bliss. And it's almost like I want to say, you can rest, Libra. Or maybe make time to rest. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy the connections that maybe you need. No, maybe you need, obviously, but I'm wandering around, of course, the aura of it, that you might feel like you've been missing out on some connections. And when you rest your eyes, you can also restore some connections. Like, I'm going to call Sally Ann and let's go for coffee. Like, I've been working so diligently on this course, on this project, on this, whatever the case may be. And you're like, you know what? I just want to go, and maybe we'll go for a coffee, this, that, or the other. Okay, we have closing out here. We have well-being. There we go. Reconciliation and psychic abilities. Does it? You have, there we go. Look how similar these cards are. Ride the wave, ride the wave, ride the wave. Could be very energetic, like empathic energy that is transforming into clear seeing. Like, how empath is like clear feeling or residual feeling, if I may, as well. You might be moving into clear seeing. And this overall connection as well, whether it's with something external or internal, could also be the male and female energies. Because I will admit, it feels like the male aspects, archetypes, this, that, or the other, apply whatever you'd like, is a little wound for sound. But it might be the driver of this product, person, place, or thing. The Queen and the Hermit feel they're working in the feminine energy, and inevitably will be the ones to walk the talk, both internally in a solitary space and externally amongst the people, places, and things, online, etc. Okay. But it's almost like in this perception, they all get mixed up and rebalanced. So the Hermit and the Knight and the King and the Queen balance each other out. So it's just like that's what like magic. And the connection is reconnected, and inevitably a reconciliation is made. And your well-being of the balance, like this massive canopy, evergreen, everlasting, like all year round. The foliage is seen all year round, is present. Okay, Libras.
Always.
Thank you. Thank you so much to the iScry Spirits, giving you a voice, and anyone who stood out for a shout out. Links are below to help Big Out grow if you want to donate, if you would like to request your own Rorschach in a reading and be my muse as well. If, did I say like, share, subscribe? I'll get better. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate your awesome awareness. And until next time, Libras, thanks.